I want to talk about a little something called hair bias. So there is a study that was done, I believe it was in 2019 or 2018, but I absolutely love this study. I'm going to put it up on here somewhere, but I believe it's called the hair study. So as somebody who's obsessed with research, okay, I want to see if there is any statistical analysis of anything that I can think of, right? Like if there's an issue, I'm like, oh, let me see if there's like peer-reviewed research. It's just like literally the stuff that they programmed into my brain after, basically being in school for so long. But that's literally the way my brain works. But I found out about this research study like years ago. And basically it just proves something that we've been talking about so much amongst Black women. And today I'm going to bring it up. And that is the hair bias. So is there or is there not a hair bias? Is this something in our heads? Is it something that we're making up for attention? Because, Black women, we just love to have attention. That's why we just bring things up. The answer is no. Okay, so the study basically is super interesting. What they did was they took a photograph of a Black woman wearing different hairstyles. I believe like she was wearing, it's like clearly not her hair. She's wearing like wigs, so different hairstyles of wigs, because the idea is they wanted the participants to look at that, answer certain questions, and then basically figure out whether there is or not a hair bias. So like obviously in the study, she had looser texture styles, and then she had like more coily hairstyles, like closer to 4C, and obviously different lengths as well. And basically, actually, I can't remember about the length, but basically the idea is there's different types of hairstyles. And guess what the study proved? That there was a bias towards, the hairstyles that were not like looser textured hair. And so why do I bring this up? Is because I'm tired. I'm tired of people just acting like, you start to also make yourself think that you're crazy for thinking certain things, but there is actually research backing it. And that's what I'm all about. Okay. I am about the research. So some of the research studies just have not been done. And honestly, I would be the one to do it. But yeah, I do think that's a really interesting study, especially as somebody who now is rocking the short hair and loving it, by the way. But I do definitely feel like I experienced that even before rocking short hair, different hairstyles, especially non-ethnic people definitely compliment me a certain way and just treat me differently.